Good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm over here mixing the decks up before I do this next reading. I shuffled all the other ones. I want to invite everybody into this space. This is a safe place where we could discuss some ways of dealing with inner child wounds, issues that may pop up in the reading, places where you can, do some extra thinking, see how you can figure out things you might have blocked out as a child. I'm inviting all your spirit guides and your teams and everybody. So, taking out the ego, and we're gonna get going. Oh, look at that. I'm not taking it. It fell out, but I'm not taking it. It's always happening. What's the issue? What is the issue? Oh, wow. Alice in Wonderland. Drugs. Yeah. It's the end of a cycle, though. That's the good part. Let's see what else. Wisdom. Don't do drugs. That's the wisdom. Alright, let's see what else. Rebirth. And your energy. So rebirth. Somebody's had a drug issue in the house as a child. That's what it looks like. All right. Let's see. Yep, drugs. Temperance. Trying to balance out. A lot of fighting as a kid and abuse. Fighting. Trying to balance that out. Said it, abuse. Knew that was gonna come. And this came. I don't know if this was the person who was using the drugs per se, but you could have been fighting with that person. And you were young. It's a young energy. That looked like a chastity belt. That's deep. Okay. Let's see. No union. No union with self. There's a lot. I'm going to clarify that. The high priestess knows about the abuse and the fighting. Hey. All right. Yep. Not seeing things. Because of the fighting. That's why you're not having a union. And why is all this other stuff going on? I want to clarify this no union card. I'm curious about it. What is going on with that? Healing it. The sun. The sun. Cause look at that. Cause that's what you want. Well, that was what as a child or past energy, and this was on the bottom. So that's being healed. So somebody has started doing the work. They started. Yeah. But somebody was on drugs in the house. A lot of fighting, abuse. And because of that abuse, somebody, I call it a chastity belt, but I think the person was like cutting that aspect of themselves off sexually. Okay, so they're healing themselves at least, whoever this is for. You have an inner knowing to help you deal with the issues. So if you deal with the issues, deal with them, where will you be? It's going to be a challenge, but you're going to use your curiosity to help you understand why your caretaker was on drugs, which is going to allow you to do some inner work and gain wisdom. And it will allow you to get some justice too. And you'll be able to look at the situation for what it was. You were young, so you had no control over that. Let's see. A couple of cards fell out. I'm gonna take them. You're going to get justice from having to feel defensive. You're defending yourself by some devil energy that caused the tower. That, yeah, whatever it is that you're learning, it's going to allow you to passionately make a decision. Passionately move away, move forward. Passionately do that. By looking into why there was a drug situation that you had to be around. And this will allow you to currently get into Two of Cups with your counterpart and with yourself. You're going to get the Queen of Cups. You're going to get justice from the Queen by dealing with the Queen of Cups, and I think that's who that was. 4. Yep, the Queen of Cups was causing some drama some kind of way or whatever. But you're going to get the justice with the Queen of Cups. You're going to get justice. And that justice is going to come slow, though. 7 of Wands. You'll be able to balance out that fighting. Because a lot of people don't want you to go into that. They don't want you to heal your wounds. They don't want you to gain that wisdom. Because once you do that, you can you're not controllable. You know, once you get out of that bondage, and this was passionately keeping you bound, you'll be able to think about what you want to think about and not have somebody else have their hand on what you think about, which happened to you as a child. This was going on, this devil energy of controlling you and being in that environment of drugs has been since a child. And because you've been in, you know, this situation has happened, it's affected your ability to be in union with your counterpart, even though that's what you want. Tower. Yeah, so the Tower is going to cause you to go within. If you heal yourself, like the sun came out, that's where you were moving toward healing yourself. You will understand and be able to balance out the energies that happened to you as a child, and you'll be able to go within and heal this heartbreak. You'll be able to heal this heartbreak. I don't need to clarify anything here. So go within. Your curiosity will allow you to get into that energy of healing yourself. Because it wasn't your fault that you were in an environment that people were on drugs. And it was a lot of people. And then you'll learn how to forgive them. Wisdom. This wisdom keeps coming up. You know, you'll gain a lot of wisdom. It's a lot of people on drugs. He on drugs. She on drugs. This is the kid. The heart is upside down. You see that? That's you. And there's somebody else that know about it but judging. A lot of crazy stuff. Fighting. There's a lot of stuff going on in that picture. But there's the book. Drinking. This book has the key. There's the key right there. Look at that. There's a key to get out of it. Deep. All right. If you do the work and forgive them, what's the message? No, that's too many. You'll be able to start over. You'll be able to start over. Passionately start over. And heal yourself. And even though I like this card too, you be able to be in your truth, even though you see all the wounds that they have. The wounds are, I mean, the sword is still down because they've been stabbed, but they, you know, as a child, you still have them wounds, but you got your guy here, and I almost want to say this person has helped. You know, they see that all these wounds are here. But don't be like a don't be like, I can't think of the word, like ready to blow out. You gotta be careful about that. I see a cigarette. Gotta work on the addictions. There's High Priestess right there. You'd be able to work on getting into Two of Cups energy. Two of Cup energy after having this broken heart. You'll be able to forgive them and start over. And you'll be able to be in control of your own situation. Because this is what you want, Two of Cups. You'll be able to be in the Two of Cup energy with your counterpart. But you need to make the decision to forgive. You got to decide. You can't not forgive them. You got, you know, you have to forgive. You don't have to go to them and forgive, but like Sophia says, you know, you might just write it down. Write down every motherfucker who did you wrong. You got to make that decision to do it. You got to do it. Because once you forgive them, you release that pressure. You release that heartbreak. You can transform. That Fool will allow you to transform and stop fighting. Because look, you in your truth, but you can cut a lot of folk off. Or you had to fight. So go within and forgive. The Magician. Once you go within, the Emperor will allow you to use a Knight to come forward once you come out. And this will help you turn your will into your favor. But you got to be careful of this Devil energy. It'll show you the energy too. Show you the energy of the fighting, mental fighting. I'm going to clarify that, Devil. I'm going to clarify that. We're not ending on the Devil note. The Devil will give you clarity on how you can start over. And passionately move forward in the directions that you want. Because you see things in the future. You see what you want. This Devil energy will clear up this other stuff. And show you how to forgive too. The Devil is not always bad. The Devil shines the light too. See, he has a candle. Whew. Wow. get another last message. Do you want to give a message? Don't be stubborn. Wow. Middle ground. Princess of Disc. Don't be stubborn. Yeah. I'm going to call this don't be stubborn. Middle ground. Well, you can't be middle ground. Okay. Well, that's it for this reading. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. And I'll be back soon. Peace.